Like, don't be thinking I'm rich or nothing.
No. I don't think about money, remember? I'm thinking about, but even still, I would say rich in spirit, rich in knowledge. That's a lot of knowledge, a lot of power.
I be like, relationship is a job, for real.
It is a job. I truly believe that.
But it's all about like compromise and sacrifice. Like, my girl wanted to do something, I could 100% not want to do it. I just do it so she can sit down and be quiet. I wouldn't complain. I'd just do it, and she'll be happy. It's all about compromise.
I would say happy life, a happy wife, happy life.
It's all about teamwork and compromise, for real.
It is. I think that I'm not a huge eater, I swear. I'm trying to like.
That's good.
I got alarm set to remind me to eat, literally. But
I'm so happy.
I think that where we are, even in our culture alone, not to mention the rest of the world, it's all give and take. You know, we have grown up without these great examples of what love should look like. You know, we think of all these things as love, right? Love. And when you ask me that, what does love mean? It's like it can't even really be defined. It's all in what it means to you. I think if we try to stick to a certain code of, like, if you feel like you're a good person, I mean, everything else, you're human, you can't be faulted for mistakes. Now, cheating and stuff, that's a whole different ballgame. That's a whole different deepness of scarring and pain and some whole other shit. So like, your woman is supposed to be your power. Like, two bodies becoming one, merging together, a unity. Not looked at as, you know, your enemy or vice versa. You're a man, you know? Not jumping in relationships just because you're looking for love. Like, where's the self-love? Now, the key to loving yourself is that you get all these things that come to you because of that. You get all these things that you're not even looking for, right? It just falls out the sky because you're self-love, for one.
How you feel about depression?
Depression?
Yeah, we good for now, bro. Depression...
What do you mean how I feel about it, though? Like, elaborate on the question.
You think it's what's one of the saddest things to happen to you in your life? Not much sad stuff. You think you picking and choosing?
No, I'm such a optimistic person. I've tried to find the good in everything. Like, I would say, all right, based on society, I would say my mom dying, but it's very sad and it's awful. But my mom was also tired. You get what I'm saying? She was tired.
It wasn't a painful death.
No, it wasn't a painful death. She was sick. She had kidney disease, heart failure. She had all these, you know, and she was so strong and lived her life to the fullest. Like, I'm inspired by her, you know, versus being like super sad for her. Like, I want her here in the physical, but I also feel her in my spirit. So, I don't know.
How long it took you to bounce back from that? Not like bounce back, but accept it for it.
Well, also what God did for me was give me the time that I needed with her, right? First, she went into a coma. So I was there every day, brushing her hair and kissing all over her face and talking to her and wiping her eyes and, you know, putting Vaseline on her lips. You know, I had 2 weeks with her. And she had a directive to, you know, after 2 weeks, pull the plug.
Hold on, you told him to pull the plug?
No, she had a directive already. Basically like a will, right?
Okay.
With the hospital. And, you know, I had 2 weeks with her. I did her makeup for her funeral. And the day she passed, it's almost like when you see in the movie and a spirit leaves one body and come into the next. I felt a piece of her within me. Like, it was crazy. And I never knew or tried to figure out what death was, or try to understand it. Like, I knew to be sad for people. I'm sorry for your loss. My condolences. But for me, I don't know. I feel like she became a part of me, and it made me stronger.
Oh, that's dope right there.
It was crazy. It was crazy.
You feel like depression is a choice?
No, absolutely not. And what's crazy is I struggle with depression sometimes.
But I kind of think being depressed is a choice. No, hold on. I think being depressed is not a choice, but staying depressed is a choice, if that makes sense. Like, just to stay depressed, like, my life over, what I'm gonna do it for weeks and months, like, nah, you gotta snap out of it sometime. That's how I feel.
I think it's not that easy to snap out of. Now, if you have a strong support, and some people need this, some people need more than others a strong support system, right? Now, say if I slip into depression, mentally, I'm able to heal myself through anything, really.
See,
so far, I'm able to heal myself. But some people are not that strong, right? Like for instance, some people use pity to get ahead. Now, I used to envy pity because I feel like it's a superpower in a way. To even, to put your pride to the side, to be pitied, it's almost a superpower. You get what I'm saying? It's like you didn't have the pride you couldn't put your pride to the side and go after what you wanted, and then this person used pity and got exactly what they wanted because they played on someone else's emotions in a way.
It's easy to play on emotions too.
Yeah, it is. It is. But I mean, some people choose pity. Some people want to live in it.
That's trash.
It is, but no judgment.
I always say, only guilty people hate to be judged.
The only what?
Only guilty people hate to be judged.
I mean, I guess in a way, in the court of law.
You're like, judge me. I want people to judge me.
I guess in a sense of,
What you hiding?
I don't think it's about hiding.
What you scared?
It's the fact that people pass judgment without even knowing for certain what, Like, if I walked in here and passed judgment on you, if they just automatically pass, that's not someone you would want to pass judgment on you. A person that know you and love you and know you to your core, absolutely. Judge me. If you feel like I'm wrong about something, tell me how you feel. But a stranger, no, that would never feel good to anyone. To be judged.
So I told you care too much. You care about people's feelings.
That's the bottom line, though. Is that not facts? You have to care about people's feelings.
Have to?
I think in a general sense, right? This is the way I learned to live my life. And this is the one thing I took from religion, because I didn't believe in God again I didn't believe in God in general until 2020. Now, what I learned, that no matter what you believe in, no matter the religion, even if it's spirituality, you believe in a higher power, if you go by the 7 deadly sins, then you're good to go. Everything else?
Even the 10 Commandments.
Exactly. What are the 10 Commandments exactly, though? I know the deadly sins. I heard of the 10 Commandments, but I didn't study this shit in a while.
I don't know them all right off hand,
Okay.
but I know, like, adultery.
Okay.
Coveting somebody's wife. You know what that means, right?
Fucking somebody's wife?
No, covet. It's like if you was married to somebody and I'm like a friend of the family, but the whole time I'm lusting after you when I already know you got somebody, but I want you for myself. Can't do that. Thou shalt not steal. I hate a thief. Oh my God, I hate a thief. Hate a strong word, but I hate a thief. Thou shalt not murder, of course. What else? I forgot all of them.
Which is basically the same thing as the 7 deadly sins.
It's laws. You know right from wrong. It's calm.
But that comes with a part of being a good person. What they confuse you at is all these sins, all this extra shit. No, life goes on, shit changes. You're not a sin for drinking or smoking, or it's not. You're not a sinner for things that gluttony. Yeah, it is overeating, greedy.
Too much of anything is bad for you.
That is, it's a sin. And medically, all these children now, if you realize, they're becoming obese. That is a sign of neglect, right? That's a sign of your children eating out of boredom or whatever the case. It's almost like pity, like, in depression, I'm gonna overeat, I'm gonna stuff my face, I'm gonna, all these things. It's just a lot of pain in the community. I don't have anything else to give but love. I choose love.
You feel like you can save everybody?
Not everybody, but those who I need to.
Like
those who need me will find me, or I'll find them, or those who I need will find me, or I'll find. It's already written, the journey.
I just thought about it before we got sidetracked. You said that's what love is to me. That's what you were saying, and I'm like, to you, love is love. Like, not to you or to me, to him or her. Love is like. Do you know what love mean? Like the definition?
I don't go off definitions alone.
How you gonna do that? That's what it is.
I'm modernized. All these things are, what a man wrote or what a man said, right? Like I said, the basic general principle. What is love to you? And if you're walking in an alignment, it won't be anything negative. It won't be anything toxic. It won't be anything bad. If you're a healed individual, we're two healed people. Whatever love means to us is still going to be powerful. You get what I'm saying? But it's whatever worked for us. Like if we believed in poly relationships and somebody else looked at it like, oh, that's disgusting. We're three individually healed people who chose that, you know what I'm saying? Like different things.
I go off like technicalities and stuff like that.
I'm a technical person too now.
So you got to be technical. Like facts. Some stuff is what it is.
I believe in facts too.
Ain't no loopholes and everything.
When it comes to love is so many different things. I believe that's a very versatile thing. I do.
I think you're speaking on deeper levels, but like
I only speak on deep levels.
Alright.
That's who I am.
Because if you look up the definition of love right now. Because if you look up the definition, you can actually say. Like people will watch this and they'll be like, "Oh, them two love each other." Off the definition.
Love is an intense feeling of deep affection, a deep romantic or sexual attachment to someone. I mean, it's the same. A great interest or pleasure in something.
It really, like the main one is a strong liking for something or someone. That's all love is for real.
Yeah.
But I can tell you so passionate. Like you super passionate. Like
I am.
Dang, like I can tell you're a sucker for love too.
No.
You're not.
No.
You saw the Notebook?
What? One of my favorite movies.
See, you a sucker for love. I thought it's one of your favorite movies. You're a sucker for love.
For romance and stuff. But at this stage in my life is where I've come to be open. Like I was one of those people that wanted it and thought it looked. I was just very protective of my feelings and stuff. Very detached. That's another thing.
For what though?
I'm an Aquarius. We end up detached, right? But now I've basically defied my sign, right? I'm open to all things. I want to love all things. I'm open to love, and if I get hurt, whatever. And not even if I get hurt, I won't. But I'm just open to all these things now, where in the past it was always like I always knew my powers, right? Like I never
Powers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
Okay. college.
I don't know. It was reversed for me. I never chased relationships and stuff. I always believed in like dating, but I don't like titles or restrictions or any of that be put in box. So I'll be dating a guy and he wants to take it to the next level.
Oh my God,
stuff like that.
That's what I was thinking.
What were you thinking?
So
Tell me.
So you know I'm in that alpha male world, right?
Okay. Tell them what that means.
Alpha male is the complete opposite of a beta male. She can tell me if I was a beta male, she'll be like, she can tell me shut up, go do this and go do that. I'll shut up and I'll go do that.
I hate that. It's disrespectful.
Yeah, alpha males be like, what? Like a girl wouldn't even talk to an alpha male like that. She'll think twice because she want him in her life.
Yeah.
It's basically, alright, a quick story about my little brother. I was 19, my little brother was 17, 16. Me, him, well, I smashed the girl, our homeboy smashed the girl, and our other homeboy smashed the girl. And my little brother was feeling her. I was like, what? Bruh, you know she belonged to all, what? This nigga fell in love with her, oh my God.
Oh my God.
It was a beta male, but us being alpha.
What's his sign though? Your brother. He probably a Cancer.
Your Taurus too, May 18th.
What?
Yeah, I was shocked. I was hurt. But he ain't never go through that, so he had to go through that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no, she loved me, bruh. She loved me the most. I'm like,
oh my God.
bruh, she is a freak, bruh. Like, that's a beta male for you, man. Like, don't accept the truth. Like, red pill, blue pill. Like, accept life for what it is, man. Like, but I said time out. You said what I was thinking. That was God. You said what I was thinking, man. That's great.
What was it?
If a dude, like if you seeing a dude and you dating a dude and he be on something that's like, I want to take it to the next level, 9 times out of 10 he gonna lose you, like you, cause he just like, nigga, chill. I ain't gonna say let you take the lead, but the ball kinda in your court.
Absolutely, and that was the ball was always in our court.
Yeah, I hate to say that, but that's why I kind of refer to you as forbidden fruit or whatever.
No, I love that. I consider myself that. That was funny that you said that.
Like,
I knew we was connected from that moment, though.
If we was be making videos, traveling and all that stuff, and I was to sit down one day, like, you know what? I love you. I don't want you to go on dates with nobody. I would be the lamest nigga ever. Like, why would I do that? I'll basically have to let you decide everything. I ain't gonna say I'm sitting down waiting for you to want to view me and love me and stuff. I'm living life. I'm having fun with
Absolutely.
you. I'm enjoying the moment. If it happens, it happens. If
That's
it don't,
right.
it don't. But niggas, girls like you, that I don't want to say you're a free spirit because that sounds kind of crazy. But
I am.
it's like, I'm not calling you no dog, so don't think that.
Calling me a what? Dog?
Yeah, I'm not calling you no dog. But
I used to be.
This analogy fit.
I used to be.
If you love somebody, picture somebody sitting on their back porch, you their dog. If you love them, you know dogs, they leave out the yard, they walk around the neighborhood, they come back. Because you love your master or you love your house.
Yeah.
Like if you was the dog, you gonna leave out the yard, you gonna have fun. But if a nigga just standing on the porch like looking, where's she at? When she gonna come back? Like, he's setting himself up for heartbreak. He just gotta let you go, live his life, and see you when he see you. Unless you sit down and say, you know what? I want more for us. I want to do this. I want to do. If you don't do that, he just needs to chill. Cause if he
But I think it go both ways, and when it's that time, it doesn't have to be said either. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that goes back to what I was saying about insecurities. You are not supposed to love your partner more than you love yourself.
Somebody
you don't
always
lose yourself.
love
No, you
think
love
so, too.
equally. I love me and I love you, and as long as you respect and love me, then that's fine. But the moment you don't, then I choose me. You get what I'm saying? It's equal.
Well, I can say this. This was a Bible right here. Put my hand on the Bible.
Bible.
9 times out of 10, I know you ain't gonna agree with it. I already know.
Let's see.
I
Accept.
can't wait to see your facial expression. 9 times out of 10, since the way I'm living, it's like I'm so selfless, it don't make no sense. 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna make you happier than you make me. Like, that's just, and I'm at peace with that. I'm cool with that. Of course you're gonna make me happy, but the levels I'm gonna make you happy on, and the levels me making you happy, you making me happy. And I'm cool with that. Like, I ain't mad. I ain't like, you need to do more. You need to do this. It's like, I'm good. Like, I'm already happy. Like,
I get what you're saying.
this is a famous quote. Nobody can do me any good by loving me. I have more love than I need or can do any good with. People do me good by making me love them. Oh my God, I love that quote.
I love that quote too.
Okay.
But I mean, it's the same thing. Self-love is the best love. And when you love yourself, you get everything you need. But it's the hardest thing to do.
What?
90% of people do not love their self. 90%.
See, to me, that's
the problems with the world. Really,
that's
if you
easy
think
for me.
what it boils down to.
You're right. Everybody got different levels, like pain meters and stuff like that. Some people get over stuff better than others.
Yeah.
But it's just like, some people just trash.
I mean, there's always good and evil, though. Which one are you gonna focus on? You gotta pick.
Would you commit suicide? Could you see yourself?
Hell no.
See, look how you said that. Your facial expression was
Yeah.
like, some
But
people
I mean,
do.
I haven't researched suicide, but I really don't see how you even get to that point. And if so, maybe God called your ass home because
See, look how
you didn't
thinking.
survive.
You thinking it's like suicide. And some people like, they right beside suicide. They like, oh no, I might gotta
I know, that's what I'm saying. For you to get to that point, either God calling your ass home because you couldn't survive, because that's a different level of low.
I would never do that. Just because
Yeah.
I feel like I'm too cool for that. That's the only reason.
Yeah, we don't. I mean, honestly, if we do the statistics, I don't think it's a part of our culture that much. It's maybe a small percentage,
I like
30% versus
I know
others.
people that kill themselves, like personally.
Yeah. And there could be a host of other things. That's the thing. People are as good as their pain is deep, right? It's like the deeper your pain is, the more you gotta fight through. And some people don't have that fight in them. Like, you wouldn't even believe the shit that I've gone through because of what you get from me and the vibe that I carry and the energy I surround myself. I don't have to work hard to do that.
See,
That's not something that I even think about. I leave the house being a good person, and that's all that matters.
I wish everybody felt like that, though.
They can't.
I think they can, though.
I think they can after they're made aware, but you only know what you know, right? You only know what you know, what you're taught, or what you have the ability to go out and learn.
You seen somebody strung out on drugs before?
What?
Alright, so you think they can just snap out of it? I ain't gonna do drugs no more. I think they can.
Hell
I seen it.
no.
See, I seen it with my own eyes. I
Hell
seen multiple
no.
people do it. Like, I'm not gonna smoke crack no more. I'm not gonna do
After
heroin no more.
years, probably. Yeah, that shit don't go away. That shit don't go away.
See, look, I love life. It's like two different perspectives.
Yeah.
Yeah, I done seen it done with my own eyes though, but you like, it can't be done.
Where have you seen it from and how close? And then I'll tell you my perspective.
My mom, my cousins, my uncles, my friends. That's it.
Same. I got the same 4, and I choose to view it in a different way. I know it's hard. You gotta. It's a mental thing. People don't have the mental capacity to just fight.
I do.
Especially when they don't know what they're fighting for. You do. But look at all you had to endure to even get to this point and stand in your truth and stand on that strength and be sure of who you are.
So you think people can be great unless they go through a bunch of pain and tragedy?
Nope, I think people can be great if they're made aware, right? We don't even know the basic we don't have the basic communication skills, right? If you're a defensive person, somebody say, you're being defensive, and then you still are in defense about it. Like, no, the fuck I'm not. Like, you don't know how to communicate? or in a basis, all right, boom, we're in a relationship, right? We're talking. I'm like, well, you know, you did this, you did that, and it's like you're speaking to me as if you're not flawed, right? So automatically I'm offended. But if you come at me like, I feel this way when you do this, that sounds a little bit different, right? And it sounds a little bit different by the time it gets to me coming out of your mouth. You took and I accept fault in this. Like, we're all flawed. The judgment comes when the finger pointing comes. You can't finger point. We're all fucking flawed, right? We're all flawed. We've all walked this road. And
people don't like accountability either.
No, but we have not. Where have these people even learned accountability? I can't think of 1 year in school where these things were taught to us. Any year. The only subject I loved in school was math. I don't even remember the other ones.
It just boiled down to mindset, for real. That's what I think.
Yeah.
Mindset.
But you only know what you know.
And you can't be mad at people not knowing what they not know.
Exactly. So that's where the non-judgment comes from. Like, all right, I have a conversation with you. I see you're at this level. I'm not going to leave there like, he's fucking stupid. You know, it's like, you're open-minded.
You see how people be with me on Facebook?
Oh, absolutely.
See, they be like, who is you to say this? I'm like,
I know.
Am I right?
I do be wanting to defend you, but I'm a super feminist. So I'm like, we'll have that time.
You definitely
we'll have that time where we can explain.
People inbox me, though, they be like, you telling 100% truth.
Yeah.
I just don't want to admit it. I'm like, what?
It's the way you say things.
The truth is the truth, but you're right. It's the way I say stuff.
It's the way, and you gotta be gentle with women. It's like women, we've had, especially black women, we have this hard exterior when all you have to do is say, babe, you know what I'm saying, stay here with me. Like, even if a nigga insecure, right, he don't want you to go out with your girls or whatever, all you gotta do is say, babe, stay here with me. Women would die at the most simple romantic shit. Like, do we even care about money at this point? We'll take care of y'all niggas. Like, at this point, we don't even care.
You saw that post I made? I said, if a dude don't got no kids, he got a good job, he got money, his life is straight. If he was to date a single mom with 3 kids, 3 different baby dads, no job, trying to get on her feet, that nigga is tripping. But you probably, no, he's not tripping.
You know I was going to say that. But listen,
what is he doing? Wait. Crazy.
Have you ever seen that exact situation, or is it a scenario?
No, I've seen it.
Okay.
I looked at my dog like, bruh, what is you?
But I will say,
so much disappointment.
It's a mindset. And you know, I used to be like this, and I didn't know I was judgmental because I didn't judge based on what people have, right? I judged them on stupidity. Like, are you dumb? And like how you are. Like, you got to be dumb, right? That's still judgment, right? Because it's like,
crazy.
It's all in the mindset. I feel like you attract exactly what you're ready for. Now, for her, she could be one of those type of women that never choose to give up on love, and that's okay. Try and try again, no matter, you know.
He need to pick another girl.
I think you attract what you're ready for.
That is.
And some niggas born to be a stepdaddy. Cheers to that.
No way. That is crazy. That is crazy.
Cheers to that, okay?
And you spoke about God. You think every sin is equal?
I told you, I just relate to the 7 deadly ones. Don't do those and you're good. Everything else is humanity. We're allowed to make mistakes. We're allowed to...
it's time to go.
We're allowed to be flawed. We're allowed all these things. The journey is already written. We don't need to work. We're here to live life, and that's it. We're even scared of dying. Why?
People trash.
Why are we scared of dying? Why?
Because
you come back. Do you believe in reincarnation?
Yeah, I believe in
that. Absolutely. Yeah, black people are too powerful. They had to take everything. So we have all this reincarnation. Everybody, reincarnation and all these spells and magic and all that shit is real. It's a little dramatic in the movies. Don't take what I'm saying to be literal. But yeah, there's magic is real. I believe in it.
In the Bible, it say, I know you don't care about the Bible. It's just a
No,
book.
I want to read it though, logically.
It's just a man-made book. I can hear you now.
I used to say that, but now I want to read it.
It says, if a man sleeps with another homo, that is abomination. You will burn in the pits forever. No coming back. So it's basically saying that is the worst of the worst. For people like, let people be free. Yeah, people love who they love. But it say, if you do that, ain't no turning back. You done. You finished out here.
Give me 1 sec.
No, we can end it right there.
No, we're going to finish that. I'm going to speak on that. Now, I was a witness to homosexuality, very close and personal. My sister.
Hold on, and I know your sister. I don't know her, but
Yeah, you know who she is.
Not personally.
Yeah, but you know, like, who she
I'm a
is.
people's person.
Yeah.
So I already know she's not no bad person. She
And
good.
she a
nice.
Taurus like you.
She look out for people. She a good person. I already know.
But I watched her grow up this way, so that made me question something, right? Like, can they be born this way? I only need to see something 3 times to actually believe it. Now, this is me and my sister close in age. My sister at the age of 4 with all of this masculine energy. No dresses. I mean, faint, have a fit, kicking, screaming. No dresses, none of that. So that's what I mean firsthand, right? And that's not when I made my decision. But when I went back and in my time to reflect, I like to reflect on Sundays and Mondays too, because you kind of reach a new level, like graduating, going to, from 9th grade to 10th grade. When you reflect, that's your chapter test in a way, right? And one time everybody was talking about being gay and stuff like that, and I thought back to my sister. I'm like, she kind of been like this her whole entire life, like entire. And then I saw a boy, 3 years old, already feminine, mother and father in the household, because they try to say that too, like being raised by all women.
Yeah, that don't matter.
Yeah, all these things, right? I saw a different case, mother and father in the household. He's 3 years old, already feminine and stuff. Yeah, there's chromosomes and shit that can be mixed or anything. We don't have anything to do with these genetics and shit. We don't have anything to do with that. The chromosomes X and Y will make you man and woman and give you these characteristics. A couple extra Y's could have went over to the left. We don't know this. Now, people are choosing to just be gay out of looking for love and stuff like that. They lack all this confidence and self-love themselves. So they choose, they're trying to find themselves, and they're allowed to do that too. But I do think that some people are born this way. I do. But it has to be from a very young age.
Now that you put it like that, yeah, I kind of think that now too.
But if you think about it, right? Have you ever seen like a feminine little boy? It's weird. Like my sister, I swear to God, 3 years old is the last time she wore a dress.
That's bananas. I think it's all like the food people eat, all that stuff matters.
Yeah. Now the food and shit, that's a whole different chapter. The food, I'm disgusted. My daughter asks like questions like, well, why can't we get meat from Walmart? I don't even want to tell her because I don't want to scare her. I'm like, I gotta find the right words.
Scare her. Tell it to her.
I gotta find the right words. For now, I buy her food. We go to get the good meats, and that's it. I'm trying to find the right words. I need to be able to say this in layman's of terms, right? I believe in short and sweet. It's easy to remember. People can even quote it to themselves. They're in the shower. They're like, damn, what Lola tell me last night? 1, 2, 3. 3 words. That's all you need. For real. You got to be able to tell people in the simplest form. Easy for them to remember and learn. And we all learn differently. And just because you study the dictionary don't mean other people have. Like you got to be able to say this in the simplest form for people to remember, even if they didn't want to.
Communication.
Yeah, and we haven't even been taught that. I trust you. I trust you.
See, it's little stuff like that, man. I would rather you say you trust me than you love me.
Yeah,
Stuff.
that's what love. You get what I'm saying? Like, I trust you. That's words of affirmation is a love language to some people. You get what I'm, like, we even got different love languages. Like, my dates and shit. Like, I was doing witchcraft on them, obviously. Like, when I... where I am now, I was so in that moment of pleasing with also being detached, right? Not letting them in, but also pleasing them. Like, we're on a date, I might be rubbing their ears or their head or just touching them and stuff like that, and wonder why the fuck they going crazy when I never confirmed that we were together. Why are you popping up at my...
I told you.
It's just like little things, and I feel awful that I play with people like that, because it's awful, but it was a game to me. I'm just like, who gonna break through? Can anybody even break through the surface?
You was playing games? How old were you?
It took me a long time to jump off the porch, believe it or not. I was a nerd until 17. And the first time I like went outside type of shit, it's like, I don't know. It was time. God sent me out that bitch, because I ain't looked back since. But I needed both, right? I needed the books and the research first, and I'm glad I did it first. You know, some people still research, and I want to get to a point where I can go back and still be able to read. But for now, like I said, this next year is, I gotta sacrifice it.
Come on, this year we in now?
Yes. I sacrificed 2022, but I was so grateful for what was happening, because I was disgusted. I was bartending. But the only reason I bartended is because I still knew that I was a people person, but I was still working on my dreams and goals, and it wasn't time yet, right?
If you was dating somebody while you was bartending,
I was not.
I was about to say he was going crazy, unless he was super secure with himself.
Yeah, I was not dating, but I was bartending because it still allowed me freedom and to do what I love: meet people, greet people, help people, pour into people. That's my main goal. I want to pour into everybody. But to see the sadness, right? Like, say 2018, for instance, it was just so sad. People were just drinking. And these are just my customers alone. But when I thought about my friends, they were drinking every day. That shit was sad. And no offense, no judgment to anybody who drink, but it's a deeper issue if you're drinking every day. Like, I'm a social drinker. I am. But I'm high off life. Like, I don't drink every day. Unless there's a party, and I only drink tequila because I only drink when it's time to party, you know? But if you're drinking every day, there's a deeper issue, and it's okay. Come and talk to me about it.
That's not okay.
No, it is. Come and talk to me about it. I'm pretty affordable, but I'm a therapist. Okay. Tyrell's a therapist, too.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't believe in age either. I don't even know what today is. What day of the week? I don't live like that.
You don't believe in age.
Days of the week.
What's it called when you don't believe in gender or something like that?
Damn, what is it called? What is it called? I believe in gender. I like strong, dominant men. I don't give a fuck. Now, that's one play, and that was my issue. I treated men horribly.
You said you're a feminist.
I am. Because don't play with women either. Like, we need each other. It's not a women can live alone, men can live alone. Like, we need each other. Let's figure out what the real issue is and come back together. Those couples in the 70s and shit, they were powerful.
I'm going to save it for next time, though.
Save it for next time. I'm so ready. We have a location. We're going to open on March 1st.
Okay.
But we're doing basically a culture academy. We're starting now. We're starting now. We're helping the kids. We're basically, it's so much I can't even explain, but if you want to be a part of that.
I love the kids.
I figured you did. You know, Taurus, y'all superpowers. Ambition. Y'all are materialistic, but not at the expense of other people. Y'all just like material things. And when I say that, I mean not to shine on people or buy shoes and bags. It's like even your sheets would be designer. You get what I'm saying? Your shower curtain would be designer. Your fucking bath rugs. You know, a lot of people don't care about shit like that, but that's a thing with you guys. And then y'all are stubborn too, though, but super ambitious and loyal. Those are y'all superpowers. Only 2 out of many, but ambitious and loyal.
Okay.
And I love that. So I think this is the beginning of a super prosperous journey with us. I knew it was coming. God don't play. His timing is like everything, honestly. But you know, anything that we do in the future and moving forward, I think is just the path to a higher level, you know, and I'm just ready for that. I'm already living in that level mentally, so I can't give hate anymore. I can't, you know. I know people are fragile, and I know there's a lot of pain in our communities, and I'm just tired of it.
I think about everything you've been through and how you is right now. Somebody could be complaining about something that's so small in your ass.
I know. I hate it. But what helped me with that to understand people is astrology. Now, astrology is science, right? That's why I researched it and stuff like that. Astrology is literal science. This is, when you think about the Bible, it's related to astrology. The sun and God and Jupiter, all that shit. Like, it's the same thing in different terms. But it's scientific, and really, our makeup is so important. And once I started studying astrology, I kind of started understanding people more. People can't help how emotional they are. They can't help it. No, they can. You can always defy your sign, right? Because it's low vibrational people and high vibrational. So you want to be the highest vibration of your sign. Like I said, your two superpowers, right? Being a Taurus, but then you have stubbornness, love too easily. You know, once you do love, well, I mean, like friends and family, the loyalty, right?
Do that.
But when you do become to a point of loyalty, then it's like the negative side is if they become disloyal, then you see red, and people don't want to see you turn into a bull, right? So if that could have been a lower vibration of you.
I don't think I ever seen red.
I need to find out your entire, like your moon sign too.
Y'all be chilling.
Do you know what time you were born?
Nah, I don't got a clue.
What? Were you born in Richmond though?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Don't say unfortunately.
Do the time during your birth certificate?
Nope. Just we'll figure it out. Or ask your parents.
Both of my parents.
What? When you said it, when you brought up your dad, I thought it was present tense.
Yeah, he just recently died.
No way. So you got angels like me.
Both of your parents died?
No, but my grandmother. And they were the two matriarchs in my life. My grandmother partially raised me, honestly. And they both died back to back. My mom and my grandmother.
You probably don't know some of the stories, so I'm going to tell you. Within the past 5 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm scared of you now. You got a lot of fucking power.
That ain't no power. That's pain.
That's not... I mean, I guess I'm sorry. And I'm not looking at your pain like that. But I know that we all die. That's why we're supposed to be living our best life while we're here, right? And doing what we're supposed to do. We've been distracted from our actual missions here, right? And the way I see it is, the closer the death is to you, is the more powerful you become. Because it's like now you have all these angels around you. It's weird. I can't explain it. But if you think about it, it feels lonely and stuff like that. It does. And you miss them and you can't even control it. You know.
I got friends.
Yeah.
I got some good friends, man. My support system cool.
Yeah. That's amazing.
And I was seeing a therapist too, like a counselor.
That's amazing.
I needed that.
I want a therapist so bad, but she gotta be black and I gotta trust her.
Yeah, the white girl named Sam.
Oh, you probably like her though. You don't?
I mean, she cool, but I ain't bringing no snow bunny home.
No, I ain't talking about like that. You better not. We've had enough of that. Let the new generation do it. They taking care of our problems like that. No more integrating. But you know, the new generation, they got it. They gonna take care of it. Cause I mean, at this point.
So I be thinking, like, no,
don't overthink it.
I will not get trapped. No, sir.
Don't overthink it.
The perfect life for me was to have a girl best friend. She have a kid, and we keep being best friends.
Such a Taurus. Oh my God.
That'd be the perfect life.
Hello? I'm still inside. Where you at? Oh, okay. Alright, I'm coming. I'm waiting for the check. Can I have the check, please?
Sure.
In a to-go box.
This party is coming to an end, guys.
For now.
Woody.
What?
Yeah, she took out her money.
This all I bought though, 50.
That's cool.
Just leave a tip.
Yeah.
But what? What, nigga? Cheers. If you guys like us, leave a comment. Raise the like button. We're coming to a screen near you very soon, okay?
It is crazy.
But it's up there, black people. Hold on to your motherfucking faith, okay?
I be telling people, man.
We're rising right now. I'm sorry. I don't care. I even let people steal from me. I don't care.
Whoa.
Yeah, like if I'm at work, right? When I used to bartend and like I'll have maybe money in my purse, and I'm like, it seems like some money missing or
You
something.
steal from me, you're a ghost to me.
I mean, I don't really care that
never
much.
gonna talk to you again.
The way I feel, you may have needed it more than me, and that's okay. You take that. Also, to be fair, I do know that I believe in karma, and now since 2020, karma comes faster than usual, right? And I know when somebody do something to me, I elevate. So it's almost like, go ahead, curse yourself. You know, that's the way I see it. If you can really curse yourself, that's what it is. You're cursing yourself because you can't go through life doing anything, any one of the daily sins, and not receive karma for it.
Yeah, that's life, man.
But karma comes fast now.
I think you can be paying for other people's karma too, though.
You could. I mean, but that's your karma too. That's another thing.
Now I'm talking about you don't got nothing to do with nothing, and you just
But
you catch
this, and I get what you're saying.
Wow.
For instance, if you're an enabler, right? You're like, I'm such a good person. I just try to help. Da 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 da. Yeah, choose you. That's a sin. To choose other people over yourself, it's a sin. And it seemed like, oh, I'm just a good person, I'm not doing anything to harm others, and yeah, but you're enabling something or any situation that's toxic or whatever the case. Yeah, that's a sin. Choose you, so you'll receive karma for that too. It's a gift and a curse. It is. It's a gift and a curse. And that's basically what I summed it up to. Like, nothing else even matter. Just don't do any of the daily sins. You'll be good to go. Everything else, just enjoy the fucking ride. It's a beautiful ride. If you think about your life and the journey, it's too much to even put in words.
like a movie for it.
Yeah. And especially when you can see a portion of your future so clearly. Like, that's where I'm going. That's weird to me. People can't. I remember a time where when I thought about my future, I only saw, it was only darkness. It was only black. Like, literally the color black. No visions of nothing. Anything. No, I'll tell you about that next time. No. That's some other shit you won't believe. But I'll tell you about that later. I gotta go now. I'm late to my meeting.
Yeah, you definitely late.
But it's my business partner, so she don't care. Oh shit.
Tell her I said what's up.
I will. You're gonna meet her.
I could be chilling on a beach with you. Don't make me open my eyes. In my mind, I could be chilling on a beach with you.